Hey, this is Kate from Daily Tarot Girl, and this is your weekly tarot card reading. And for this week's reading, I am using my Slavic Legends Tarot. I just did an unboxing video for this deck, and I'm excited to use it here for our weekly reading. So I'm going to draw 3 cards. Each card is going to represent a portion of the upcoming week. And I'm joined today by my cat Henry, and I will show you him. He is sleeping right next to me, and he is so freaking cute. Oh my god. Okay. So let's begin with the first card. So the first card represents Monday and Tuesday of the upcoming week. And I think I'm going to close my blinds because I see there's a little tiny bit of glare. Okay, so we're starting the week with the Lovers. So the Lovers is a major arcana card. And we're starting the week off on a really lovely note. So the Lovers is a passionate card. It's a sensual card, and it's all about romantic and sexual spark and connection. So the question I have with this card is, how can you be a lover of life this week? How can you pay attention to the sensual aspect of your life this week? And how can you spark that? Like, there's a real sense of excitement with the Lovers. Like, think of that feeling when you meet someone that you feel really passionate about, and it's kind of the early stages of a relationship where things are really exciting and passionate. That's the kind of energy that this card has. And a question I have is there that excitement, and it doesn't have to be like sexual or romantic passion, but what are you most passionate about right now in your life? Like for me, I've just rediscovered drawing and sketching, and it's something that I'm really passionate about and really enjoying, and I look forward to doing it all day. And I spend the evening doing it. And so even though that's not a really romantic relationship thing, that's something that I'm passionate about right now. So the Lovers asks you to inject a dose of passion into your week this week. So even starting off the week by focusing on something that you're passionate about, I feel like that is kind of part of the message here with the Lovers. Let's move on to, one more thing that I should have said about this card is this card also speaks to the nature of your relationship. So if you're in a relationship, the Lovers encourages you to really honor your partner and deepen that relationship. And if you're not in a relationship, but you're looking for one, the Lovers sometimes can indicate the potential of meeting someone special or making some kind of connection this week. Let's look at the middle card. This is for the middle of the week, so Wednesday, Thursday-ish. And here we have Strength. So another major arcana card. And I believe Strength does not come after the Lovers. The Chariot does, but Strength comes right after the Chariot in the major arcana, in the order that these cards are in. So the Lovers is number 6, Strength is number 8. So Strength is all about, strength. So let me explain this a little bit better. The Strength card showing up in the middle of the week, it shows that midweek, it will be very important for you to tap into your inner strength. And remember that inner strength doesn't necessarily mean the kind of strength where you're really throwing your weight around and forcing other people to do things. It really is about, just look at the maiden on this card. She's naked. She's very vulnerable, and yet she's riding this kind of ox. I can't remember the name of this animal. Is it an ox? Or is it called something else? Bison. She's riding this wild horned animal through the forest. And there's a certain gentleness to this card. There's a certain respect that she has for this animal and that this animal has for her. And gentleness and respect are strengths that you can use, that you have at your disposal, that you can use this week. So finding strength in being gentle, being vulnerable, and being kind and being respectful. I think that is a big, that's kind of where our strengths lie this week. And let's look at the last card. So the card for the end of the week, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday, is Page of Wands. Okay. So Page of Wands, he's a page, so he's a student, and the Suit of Wands is all about energy, creativity, and inspiration. This page is learning all about what inspires him, what brings him energy, what is he passionate about, and how can he maintain that energy? How can he cultivate it? How can he stop it from dissipating? And how can he direct his energy and his will? And there's also a real extroverted flair with all these sunflowers. These sunflowers respond to the sun. They respond to attention, and they're opening up and they're flowering. There is something of the performer with the Page of Wands. So some of you may find yourself performing this weekend in front of an audience or feeling inspired to do that. But the end of the week is a good time to really learn about yourself in relation to energy and ask, what brings me energy? What fires me up? And how can I direct that energy? How can I continue to build it and maintain it and stop it from leaking out? And paying attention to what kinds of people, situations, activities are an energy drain. And you don't have to entirely avoid those things, but knowing, how to manage your energy when you're in those situations that are draining can be really powerful this week. Okay, let's look at all of these cards together. I'm just looking for themes, symbols, anything that's kind of jumping out at me. And I feel like there's a similarity with the first two cards. Both of these, the Lovers and Strength, are in the forest, and both kind of depict a certain relationship. We have the relationship of the two young lovers, and then we have the relationship of the woman and her, I want to call it a bison. I feel like that's wrong. An ox or cow or whatever. It's not a bull, whatever it is she's riding. I'm sure everyone will correct me in the comment section. So I feel like a big theme this week is relationships, not just romantic ones, but the relationships we have with everyone in our lives and how we treat each other. And I feel like that's a big theme. I think that will be an important theme throughout the week is our relationships. And I think the key to successful relationships this week is, number one, attending to our own passions. Now, this may seem counterintuitive, but I think that if you create time and hold a space for the things that you're passionate about in your life, that in turn is going to help nurture your relationships. You're going to be, if you spend time doing something that you're passionate about this week, you're going to be in a better position to be kind, to be willing to be open and vulnerable with those that are close to you. You'll be able to be more compassionate, more understanding, and you'll be able to radiate that inner strength. as opposed to not spending time doing things that you're passionate about. I feel like that's going to put you in kind of a cranky mood. It's going to be harder for you to be kind and understanding with people. So that's what I get for this week. So I'm going to close the reading there. And as always, I always invite you to share your own interpretations of these cards and let me know if there's a particular aspect of this reading that really resonated with you or that really made sense. I always like reading the comments. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. I post these videos every week, usually on Fridays. And check out my website, dailytarotgirl.com. I have tons of fun tarot learning resources on there for you to check out. So have a peek, and I will see you next week. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful week. Oh, and my boy Henry also hopes that you have a wonderful week. Let's zoom in on his face. He's so cute. Look at him. Oh, I love watching cats sleep. I could watch him sleep for hours. It's so peaceful. Okay. Have a good week.